What's up, Leafs Nation? I'm Zack Phillips here to give you another game preview ahead of number 64 on the season for the Toronto Maple Leafs here tonight as they head to Montreal to take on the Canadiens for their second meeting of the year. If you dig back in your brains, you'll remember that all the way back at the start of the year, the opening game, the home opener, to kick things off here, the Toronto Maple Leafs did defeat the Montreal Canadiens in a dramatic come-from-behind victory, winning 6-4 in a shootout. That was the first hat-trick of Austin Matthews' season, and he did so tying things up there with two late goals to send this one into overtime and then ultimately propel the Leafs to a victory. Now, to your surprise, yes, I did have to look it up and double check because no, they haven't played since. So that is the only meeting that these two teams have had so far this year, and this is going to be an important one for the Maple Leafs, not necessarily because of where they sit in the standings, but more so because of some of the morale surrounding the team right now. Coming off of two losses to the Boston Bruins this week, and both of them were pretty embarrassing. Both 4-1, both of them lacked effort, both of them left the fan base wanting more, and on top of that, both of them left this fan base in quite a concern about what things kind of have bubbled up here in those two matchups of what might be a round one playoff matchup for this Leafs team. As we look ahead to this Habs game here tonight, we're going to be taking a look at Ilya Samsonov, assuming he gets the start here after Joseph Woll did play both games against the Bruins. Samsonov, fresh off of a victory, 2-1 in overtime against the Buffalo Sabres on Wednesday night, where he posted a .960 save percentage and he made 24 saves on 25 shots. This guy is the hot hand. If you watched Leafs Morning Take with Nick Alberga and Jay Rosehill, you would have heard Jay talking about the fact that Samsonov is the hot guy right now, and you got to continue to feed him the net. We don't have a clear goaltender of one guy who's going to take this net over when it comes playoff time. When the going gets tough, who's going to be the man who steps up and says, this net is mine, I'm going to be the one who gets it done? We haven't really had that guy so far this season, so Samsonov back in here after that pretty strong victory against the Buffalo Sabres on Wednesday night. Another opportunity for him to prove to Sheldon Keefe he might be the guy they should be trusting come playoff time. Now, after a rather quiet deadline for the first time in a while for this Maple Leafs team, we're not going to be seeing an abundance of debuts, but what we will be seeing is likely Joel Edmondson suiting up with his lethal cross-check for the blue and white rather than against the blue and white. So that one should go over well for Leafs fans as we get prepared to watch that big physical D-core go to work against another rival here who's going to be fired up to play you, especially in their home barn. If you're looking for tonight's best bet, make sure to head on over to Twitter or X where you can follow me at ZackPhill, ZackPhill. This bet will come courtesy of Bet99. I will tweet out my favorite pick for tonight's game in this Leafs-Habs matchup, courtesy of our friends at Bet99 there, your local Canadian sportsbook and online casino built by Canadians for Canadians. With top-tier customer service, fast payouts, and smooth transactions, Bet99 should be your choice of sportsbook. You must be 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Available to persons in Ontario only. Enjoy the game tonight. We'll see you right here after the final buzzer for Leafs Nation After Dark.